Good afternoon. Still many of, yeah, I don't, I have lunch. I don't have lunch basically. So what about Trump? We'll discuss about Trump. Good afternoon. Namaste. हाँ बच्चे अभी तो we are today we will be doing very basic. So quadrants आज नहीं करेंगे. We will wait for 5 minutes. Quadrant we will not do quadrant. We will try to find out the exact values of the trigonometric ratios. है ना? So yesterday we found quadrant. Now we found exact values. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, Narayana. हाँ बच्चा, but still not even 100 students are there. So I'll wait for 2-3 minutes, then we'll start the class. Okay, Bala, that is good. हाँ बच्चा, today we will do boundary angles also. I will explain what actually boundary angles is. What will happen at 90, 360, 270 and 180. ना? We'll see. Just wait for 1 more minute and we'll start. Okay, so let's start the class. So yesterday we have seen that when we are not talking about the boundary, what is happening to the sign of trigonometric ratios. We have seen that when we are not talking about the boundaries, what will happen to the sign of the trigonometric ratios, right? So first thing what we'll do is we'll see what will happen on the boundary, right? So in yesterday's question, so suppose a person is standing on the boundary, suppose the boundary is thick, right? So if that person is standing here, and suppose this is in the context of trigonometric ratios, suppose this is first quadrant and this is second quadrant, right? And the person is standing and the point is standing on the boundary, right? So we will say that this person or this point is in first quadrant or second quadrant, or we will say, so we have few options. First is first quadrant, second is second quadrant, third option is neither, and fourth option is both, right? So which one will you choose? Anna? Which one will you choose? See, this kind of question is very difficult, right? This question actually depends on the person's perspective, right? So somebody who this first and two are completely wrong. First and two are completely wrong. These two are 100% wrong, because we know that this person is neither exactly on the first, exactly on the second, right? This person is neither exactly on first or exactly on second. Either it will be both or it will be neither, right? Either it will be both or it will be neither. Correct. No man's land. You can say it is no man's land. Like either it will be both or neither. So now let's see what is happening when we are talking about the trigonometric ratios and the quadrants. So I'll draw x and y axis first. X and y axis first, right? So this is first quadrant. Okay, this is second quadrant, this is third quadrant, this is fourth quadrant, right? First, second, third, fourth. Okay, so now see, in first quadrant, which trigonometric ratios were positive? In first quadrant, which trigonometric ratios were positive? In first quadrant, which trigonometric ratios were positive? So first quadrant, all were positive. All were positive. In second quadrant, which was positive? In second quadrant, which was positive? Sine was positive. Sine was positive. Okay, and cos was negative. Cos was negative, and here cos is positive. Here cos was positive. Here cos is negative. Here cos is positive. Okay. Now tell me what is the value of cos 90. Now tell me what is the value of cos 90. 0, right? So cos 90, suppose a point is here. Suppose the point is here, so cos 90 is 0, right? Here cos 90, here cos is positive, and here cos is negative. Tell me, here cos 90 is 0. So we know cos of 90 is 0, right? So this 0, I should take positive or negative? This 0, I should take positive or negative? What is the sign of 0? What is the sign of 0? Positive or negative? Nothing. Yes, it is neutral. Understood? So when the trigonometric ratio is changing sign, when the trigonometric ratio is changing sign, that on that boundary it will become 0. So here tan is undefined. Tan 90 is undefined. So here cos is 0 or it will be undefined. Here cos is 0. Let's talk about tan. Tan is positive. Tan is positive here, and tan is negative here. So so this is cos, this is cos. So when I'm changing the boundary, here it becomes 0. Here tan is positive, and here tan is negative. So either tan of 90 is undefined, right? So again, what is happening? Tan is positive here. When tan 90, so tan 90 degree will be somewhere on this line. 90 degree will be somewhere on this line, because we will move in this direction. So 0, 10, 20, 30, 40. Then here we will have 90 degree. At cos 90 it is 0. So plus 0 minus. Tan plus undefined, then negative. Understood? Okay. So on boundary, no matter what you take, it won't make any difference. On boundary, either you will take here or you will take here. It won't make any difference. Okay, I will explain once again. Right? See. Okay. बच्चा देखो, Sine is positive here. Sine is positive here and sine is positive here also. Sine is positive here and sine is positive here. So transition from this boundary to this boundary won't make any difference. So this is no difference whatsoever. No difference whatsoever. From first to second quadrant, sine is both positive. So even if I'm talking about this quadrant or the boundary or this quadrant, it won't make any difference because sine of sine is positive. Sine is positive here, positive on the boundary and positive left side. This everybody understood for sine? Okay. Now let's talk about cos. Cos is positive in first quadrant, and cos is negative in the second quadrant. Cos is negative in the second quadrant. So basically, what is happening from here till here, cos is changing. From here to here, cos is changing its sign. First boundary it was positive, and as soon as I reach on the second quadrant, it becomes negative. So that means there must have been some change here. There must have been some change which has happened here on cos 90. Understood? And what is the value of cos 90? What is the value of cos 90? Cos 90 is 0. So that means till here cos was positive, right? Then it became 0 and then it started becoming negative. So this boundary was the boundary for a change of sign of cos. So cos of 0, cos of 90 degree. We know cos of 90 is 0, right? So cos of 90 is 0, right? So cos of 90 is 0. So which part you can say, so in which quadrant this is lying? Which quadrant this is lying? First or second? Which quadrant this is lying? First or second? Which quadrant this is lying? First or second? Even if we'll take first, even if we'll take cos 90 in the first quadrant, cos 90 is 0. It won't make any difference. Even if we'll take this on the second quadrant, again it is 0. So 0 into negative won't make any difference. So cos 90 is neutral towards both boundaries. So that is why we were not talking about the boundaries. That is why we were writing plus minus, right? Because here cos is positive or negative, it won't make any difference. Everybody understood this thing? Everybody understood? But if we'll take cos 45, it will be positive. Positive, cos 45 is 1 by root 2. So cos 45 in the first boundary. Cos 45 in the first boundary. So somebody is asking that, sir, should I take cos 90 in both? So yes, you can take in both or neither. It is both are correct answer. So it can be both or neither. Both are correct answer. Understood? Because even if we take neither, 0 belongs to neither plus nor minus. Everybody understood this part? Everybody understood this part? Okay. If somebody thinks that it should be both, you can take it as both. If somebody wants to find, somebody wants to take neither is also correct. So we won't call it belongs to first quadrant. So nobody in maths will ask you cos 90 is in first quadrant or second quadrant. They will not ask. Cos 90 is on the line, so they will not ask either it is in first quadrant or second quadrant or neither. These kind of questions are very tricky. These kind of questions are ambiguous. There is no correct or no wrong answer. Everybody understood? Fine. Understood? Everyone? Fine. Okay. So now we will talk about tan. Tan is positive here. Tan is positive here, and tan is negative here. Tan is positive here and tan is negative here, right? So from here till here, tan is positive, and then there must have something happened on the boundary, and afterwards it is becoming negative. So here it was positive, 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 and then here it is negative, negative. So something must have happened on the boundary. We know that tan of 90 degrees is undefined. Tan of 90 degrees is undefined, right? So this 90, tan of 90 means nothing. So tan of 90 means nothing. Understood? Everybody understood? So basically what you can do, so whenever you have boundaries, so you can find the exact value and then you can find the sign of this particular trigonometric ratio, right? So suppose you have, because we have not dealt with right now, we have not dealt with 270, 360 and 180. So we will only talk about 90. So suppose if somebody asks, what is cos of 90? What is cos of 90 degree? So it is simply 0. है ना? Sine of 90 degree, we will simply say it is 1. है ना? Because sine is not changing. The sign of sine is not changing. It is positive, positive. So here also it will be, it won't make any difference, right? And tan of 90 degrees undefined. Right? So if somebody is talking about the boundary, you find separately. Okay? Understood? Don't take it under the rule of that it is in first quadrant, second quadrant, or what. Because boundary is the thing which is dividing first and second quadrant. So find separately for boundaries. Find the values separately for boundaries. Understood, everyone? Okay, we will talk about 180 and 270 once we have done all the trigonometric ratios. Okay, so this part, I hope this part everybody understood what is happening here. Okay, fine. Okay, so let's see. So now, right now, this was basically finding the sign of trigonometric ratios. And this was basically finding the sign of trigonometric ratios in different quadrants. Okay, so now the second topic will be finding the actual value of trigonometric ratios. Finding the actual values of trigonometric ratios. Okay, finding the actual values of trigonometric ratios. Fine. So before this, first we will see one definition which is known as reference angle. Okay, this is known as reference angle. Okay, so what is reference angle? I will explain using different quadrants. Okay, so suppose I will take four different examples. So suppose if I'm taking if this is x-axis and y-axis. Okay, so I am talking about reference angle. Okay, so let's see. So suppose if I take 30 degrees, right? So 30 degrees will be, so I'm finding all the angle on the circle of radius 1. Okay, so this will be 1, right? This will be 1. So if I drop a perpendicular, so this will form a triangle. So this angle is 30 degree. So reference angle is the angle made by this line and the x-axis. Reference angle is the angle made by this line and the x-axis. Okay, I will explain how to find the actual value, but first, before that, first we have to know what is reference angle. Okay, I will explain how to find exact value. Before that, you need to understand what is reference angle. Okay, now suppose the angle was minus 30 degree. Angle was given to you minus 30 degree. Then I will move in which direction? I will move in clockwise direction. So if I move in clockwise direction, then it will be in this direction like this. So again, 1 unit, this is 30 degree, right? And it will be like this. So here, what is the angle which this line is making with the x-axis? It is again 30 degree. Okay, reference angle is independent of the sine. Okay, so this is also 30 degrees. So for this one, this angle, reference angle is 30 degree. For this one also, reference angle is 30 degree. Understood? This everybody understood? Reference angle means the shortest angle which the line makes with the x-axis. Okay, fine. Now suppose the बच्चे just wait है ना? हाँ, it's like a mod, right? So basically, if I'm talking about what is this angle, so you will say, so this angle is 30. So this is the reference angle. What is this angle? This is also the reference angle, 30 degree. Okay. Now, suppose this is clear for positive and minus. Okay. Now, suppose if I'm taking the angle as 95 degrees. Okay. Suppose if I'm taking angle as 95 degrees. Fine. So what will happen? Now, this I will start from here. Till here it will be 90. Just bacha, wait. I will give you more example. You can understand. I will start from here. It will take you 90. Then I will make here. So this angle is 95. This total angle is 95. right? This total angle is 95. So tell me, what is the shortest angle this line is making with the x-axis? What is the shortest angle this line is making with the x-axis? So what is this angle? What is this angle? This angle will be 85 degree, right? So this angle, shortest angle with this angle is making with x-axis is 85 degree. So what does this 85 becomes? What is the 85 known as? This 85 will be known as the reference angle. Everybody understood? So this is known as reference angle. Understood? Reference angle for 95 degree. This will become reference angle for 95 degree. Understood, everyone? These three examples, everybody understood? Now suppose if I am talking about minus 95 degree. Minus 95 degree. Minus 95 degree means I will move from here in clockwise direction. So minus 95 will be somewhere here. Minus 95 is somewhere here. So this angle is minus 95 degree, right? So what is the shortest angle this line is making with x-axis? What is the shortest angle this line is making with x-axis? Tell me. What is the shortest angle this line is making with x-axis? Again, this angle, which is 85 degree, right? So what is this 85 degrees? Is this 85 degree becomes my reference angle. This everybody understood? Everybody understood? Just copy this, copy this. Only shortest angle, bacha. Only shortest angle. Remember, it is the shortest angle. So I will write it. I will write the definition here also. I will write the definition here also. So this is, it is the angle. It is the shortest angle. Shortest angle which a unit, which a point on a unit circle makes with x-axis. Bacha, because I'm just, this is a definition, bacha. This is, suppose, first you copy this, I will explain. First you copy this part, I will explain. Ashwin, that is correct. 30 is also a reference angle, yes. Okay, so just copy this fast. Then I will give you more examples. We will do many more questions based on this. So for 45 degree, the reference angle will be 45. For 80 degree, reference angle will be 80. For 70 degree, reference angle will be 70. Right? So similarly, for 0 degree, reference angle will be 0. I will tell bacha, just wait. Okay, this, everybody has copied this part. Yes? Okay, fine. So let's see. Acha, copy it first. I will give you examples, don't worry. Just first you understand this part, I will give you more examples, don't worry. We'll solve a table. What we did yesterday, yesterday we solved a table, we will do same thing. Yesterday we only found the sign, today we'll found the values also. Arey Narayanan, bacha, wait, bache. Arey Baba, just wait, bacha. Narayanan, wait. I will give you more examples. Don't worry, bache. Don't worry. Bacha, reference angle can be 0. I will explain in the next slide. In the next page. Copy, right? So, okay, fine. So, suppose, bacha, just, Dhanush, just refresh your, log out and log in again. Log out and log in again. Okay. So, x-axis, y-axis. Okay. So, first thing is, so suppose the angle is 0 degree. So angle is 0 degree. So what will be my reference angle? If angle is 0 degree, what will be my reference angle? By 0 degree ka reference angle, what will be reference angle? By point is lying here. So what will be reference angle? So 0 degree for 0 degree reference angle will be 0. Very good. Suppose the point is here. So what will be the reference angle? So what will be the reference angle? How much this is make this? So I will join this point. So it will make how much angle? 90 from both sides. So for 90 degree reference angle is 90, है ना? Now 180 degree, 180 degree, 180 means I will started here and I have come here. So I am along x-axis. So for 180 degree, what will be the angle? What is the shortest angle? 180 degree, the shortest angle is 0 degree. है ना? For 180 degree, the shortest angle is 0 degree by see. Suppose I will draw this line. So what is the angle between this line and the x-axis? What is the angle between this line and x-axis? Shortest angle is 0 degree. है ना? Understood? So what is 270? What will be for 270? So 270 means I am moving from here and I am coming here. So 270, I am on this line. So what should be my reference angle? Either I will look at here 90 degree or here 90 degree. So here it is 90 degree, right? 360 degree, 360 degree. What will be my reference angle? I have completed one circle. I have completely taken one circle. So that means I am again on this line. So for 360 again it will be 0 degree. Everybody understood on lines, on these lines? है ना? Everybody understood? Fine. हाँ, but a reference angle cannot. हाँ, reference angle is the acute angle. हाँ, one more thing I will mention. Reference angle is always acute, है ना? And positive, always acute and positive. That means it will be between 0 and it will be always the reference angle is always greater than equal to 0 and less than equals to 90. Understood? Bacha means students. Okay. अरे हमेशा ही छोटे. You will always be a kid for me, बच्चे, है ना? Okay. है ना? Understood? This everybody understood, right? है ना? 90. हाँ बच्चा. So this is what is happening. 90 acute is till 90. So we will take this angle as 90 also. 90 and 0. 90 and 0. 90 and 0. Okay. Understood everyone? This everybody understood reference angle. The definition of reference angle should we make? है ना? Should we make a table and let's try to find out reference angle for different angles. Okay. So fine. Okay. Okay. Very good. Acha, one more thing. Okay, fine. So let's see for different angles and let's find out the reference angle for this different ones. Okay. So if you remember, we have made certain tables for yesterday. If you remember, we made certain yes. Okay. So find out the reference angle for these angles. Find out the reference angle for these angles. Right? We have already find out the sign. Now we will find out the reference angle for these different angles. Okay? Fine. Okay. From first, start finding the reference angle. So I will make a separate column. So I'll write reference angle also. Reference but I'm not sure. I'm not sure that we will have a class tomorrow or not. I'll give you 2 minutes. Just find the reference angle for each and every angle. Okay. I will copy. Acha, yeah, I think we have a class. Yes, yes. We have a class tomorrow. We have a doubt class tomorrow. Yes, we have a doubt class tomorrow. I remember. Reference. नहीं बच्चा, रेफरेंस एंगल विल नॉट हैव साइन, इट इज द शॉर्टेस्ट एंगल, इट विल बी ऑलवेज पॉजिटिव बिटवीन 0 to 90, है ना, इंक्लूडिंग 0 and 90. Okay, बच्चा, I will tell you the timing in the end. Okay, first you do this question, first we solve this question. Okay, so let's start with 339. Okay, so well, let's start with 339. So first is 339, है ना? So how much? So 339 means in fourth quadrant. So 339 is something like this. So 339 will be here somewhere, right? So how much should I add? So 339 is somewhere here. So this total angle is 339 degree. So how much should I add such that it will become 360? How much will be this angle? This angle will be 21 degrees, right? So the reference angle will be 21 degrees. Okay, reference angle will become 21 degrees. Very good. 456. 456 means one complete rotation, and then after that 456, है ना? So 456 means 320 I will subtract, so this will be 6, 3, 136. So 136 means one complete, and then so 136 minus 90, so this will be 6, minus 90, so this will be 6, and this will be 4. So 46, right? So 46. So here, so basically at the end it will be something like this. So this angle will be 46. So what will this angle become? This angle will become 90 minus 46, which is 44. So this angle will become 44. Understood? Oh, sorry. Oh, why am I written 320? Okay, sorry. So this is 360. So 360, this will be 6, and this will be 96. 96, sorry. 96 means 6 degree more. 96 means 6 degree more. That means 6. This is 6 degrees. So this will be 84 degrees. Yes. Sorry, I wrote it here 320. Understood? Okay, fine. Minus 27. Minus 27 means downward minus 27. So minus 27 means downward 27. So for this one, simply the reference angle will become 27 degrees. Okay. Minus 89 means 89 degrees. Very good. So minus 89 means 89. So this is simply 89 degrees. Very good. Minus 95 means 90 plus 5. So it is somewhere here. So 5 degrees. So 90 minus 5. So this is 85 degrees. Very good. 120 means 90 plus 30. So this is 60 degrees. Very good. Okay. 67.5 minus 67.5 is how much reference angle? Same, minus 67.5. 300 will be what reference angle? How much should I add? 60 will be the reference angle. Minus 195 minus 195 minus 180 minus 180. So minus 195, let's see. So minus 195 means from here till here we have moved 180 plus minus 15. So this is this angle is 15 degree. So for this one, what will be the reference angle? 15 degree. Understood? Just check this one. Everybody has got this correct. Just check this one. Everybody has got this correct. हाँ बच्चा, reference angle will not be negative. Will not be negative. Arey, no, plus. Plus 67. Understood? Everybody understood? Reference angle will not be negative. हाँ बच्चे वो गलती से माइनस है. Understood? है ना? So just check. Everybody is getting this correct or not? Which one? Why not a negative? This one 15. Acha, minus 195. Okay. So see, minus 195 means minus 180 and I have to move 15 more in this direction so that it will become minus 195. So this is 195 minus of 195 degree. So how much I have moved here? This I have moved as 15 degree. So this line is making shortest angle with x-axis. How much angle? With 15 degree. So that is why this is 15 degree. Okay, fine. 460, 456. I will explain 456. So see, 456 we have mentioned 84. So 456. So here we have 456. So 456 means 360. 456 means 365 subtract. So this will be 6. This will be 9. 96. So that means first I have made one rotation which is 360 degree. Which is 360 degree. One complete rotation. Then I have moved 96 more. So that means 90 here. And then I have moved 6 degree more. So this angle is 6 degree. This angle is 6 degree. So how much it will make here? So this will be 90 minus 6 will be 84 degrees. So what is this angle? This angle is 84. Everybody understood? Fine. Okay. Minus 95 degrees. Okay. Minus 95. Let's see. So here it will be taking minus 90 minus 5. So this angle will become 5 degree. Right? So shortest angle will be this angle. What is this angle? 90 minus 5. So this will be 85 degree. Understood? Everyone? Ravi, did you understood? Anna? Okay, fine. This part everybody understood. Very good. Okay. So this for the first table. Let's see for the second table also. Okay. So for the second table also. But reference angle counterclockwise, clockwise, it makes no sense because reference angle is always positive. So if counterclockwise or clockwise, it don't make any difference. Understood, bacha? Ashwin, did you understood? So angles and reference angle. Okay. So 780 minus 909. Plus 385 plus 13 pi by 6 plus 180 pi by 3 13 pi by 4 3908. Okay, find the reference angle for these. Okay, so let's solve this one also. Nikhil, that is correct. Okay, so let's find this one also. Okay, so first 780 means so a 780 means two rotation means 360 into 2. 360 into 2. So 2 rotation means 720. That means how much it has moved more? 780 has moved out of 720, 60 more, right? So that means 2 complete rotation plus 60. So that means this one is 60 degree. This everybody understood, right? Minus 909. So minus of 909, we can write as minus 900, minus 900, minus 9. Minus 900, minus 9. So minus 900 means minus of 90 into 10 minus 9. Minus of 900 means 90 into 10 in, minus 9. So minus of 900 I can also write as minus of 90 into 8 minus of 90 into 2 minus 9. So minus of 90 into 8 means minus of 4 into 90 into 2, right? Minus of 90 into 2 minus 9. So this will become 360. So minus of 720 minus 180 minus 9. So this is how much rotation? 2 complete rotation in clockwise direction. So that means if you were here, 1 rotation and then second rotation complete, then 180. Then from here, so here you are after minus 720. Then again here 180 minus 180 and minus 9. So you are here. So this is angle is 9 degree. So shortest angle is 9. Understood? Nikhil, let me read your question. What happens? Sir, angle to y-axis से पास है, मतलब किसी एंगल के लाइन और y-axis के बीच कम दूरी है, तो उस एंगल नहीं बच्चा, not y-axis बच्चा, only x-axis. The angle we are talking about angle. We are talking about angle. Okay. Minus 909. Minus 909 I can write as. So minus 909 is close to minus 720. Minus 720. Okay. So minus 909 I can write as minus 720 minus 189. So 909 will become minus 720 minus 189. These both will get added, minus and minus sign will remain as it is. So suppose if you are on x and y axis, so minus 720 means from here you have taken one complete rotation. How much? Minus 360. Then again you have taken one complete rotation. How much? Minus 720. So this is minus 720. That means again you have reached on this line. Again you have reached on this line. Now how much you have to move? Minus 189. So minus 189 means minus 180 and then minus 9. So minus 9 you are again here. So how much this angle you have moved? Minus 9 degree. So minus 9 means what will be the reference angle? Become 9 degree. Shortest angle between x-axis and the line. Shortest angle between the x-axis and line. Understood? Madhumita, did you understood? Yes? Okay. Next one. Next one is 385. Next one is 385. 385 means 385 degree means 360 plus 25 degree. 360 means one complete rotation in anti-clockwise plus 25. So this is 25 degree. Understood, everyone? Now next is 13 pi by 6. What is the angle 13 pi by 6 in terms of angle? 13 pi by 6. 13 pi by 6 is so pi by 6, 13 into pi by 6 is what? Pi by 6 is 30 degree. Pi by 6 is 30 degree. So 30, 90, 390. So this is 390. 390 means 360 plus 30 degree. So what will the reference angle for this one? It will be 30 degrees. Understood? Fine. 180 pi by 3. 180 pi by 3. 180 pi by 3. If yesterday we have solved 180 pi by 3. 180 pi by 3 was in on x-axis. Oh, sorry, y-axis. So, sorry. 180 pi by, let's calculate it anyways. 180 into pi 180 by 3. So this is 60. So 60 into 180. That means it will be either on this side or this side, right? This side or this side. That means either on positive x-axis or negative x-axis, right? So this will, no matter which side it is, it will always make 0. So reference angle becomes 0. Everybody understood? Very good. 13 pi by 4. What is 13 pi by 4? 13 pi by 4. 13 into 45. So this is minus, sorry, this is 585. This is 585 degrees. 585. So we can write 585 as 360 plus something. 585 we can write as 360 plus something. So 585, 360. This will be 5. This will be 2. This will be 2. So this is 225. 225 means 180 plus 45 means 180 plus 45. 180 plus 45 means so 360 plus 180 plus 45. So that means here 180 plus 45. So this will be angle 45. So reference angle will be 45. Right? Now for 3908. 3908. Tell me what will be the 3908. What will be for 3908? Let's see for 3908. I will separately calculate 3908. So 3908 is equals to 3600 plus 308. This is 3600 plus 308, right? So 3600 means on same x-axis. So we have to calculate for 308. 308, how much should I add 308 with, so that I will get 36 degrees. So this is 308 will be 52 degrees. So 52 degrees means you will get 360. So that means what will the reference angle? 52 degrees will be the reference angle. Minus 909, okay, minus 909, minus 9. I will explain minus 909 also. So minus 9 means if I move one complete rotation, how much I have moved? Minus 360. If I will move one more complete rotation, how much I have moved now? Minus 720, right? So now if I will move minus 180 also, so this will be minus 720, minus 180, so this will be minus 900. This is total minus 900. Now how much I have to move to get minus 909? I have to move here to get minus 909. I have to move 9 degrees in this direction, right? So what is the shortest angle between this line and the x-axis? This is same, this angle. And what is this angle? 9 degrees. So that is why this is equals to 9 degrees for reference. Understood? Are Ashwin Bachche, just wait. First I told you to find the reference angle, you need this one. Bachche, because minus 909, you need to find what is the reference angle. So you have to find how much rotation you have made. That is by minus 720. Understood, Karthik? Okay, fine. Because you have to write in terms of reference angle. So we have to see how much it has made. I will explain for 3909 also. So that is correct. Very good. Both of you. Correct. So I will explain, Kanesh. I will explain for last one also. First you copy this one. Correct. Correct, Vignesh. Very good. Okay. Fine. So I will explain for this one also. This one 3908. I will explain for 3908 also. So 3908. See, I know that if I make one rotation, I will move 3908. If I make one complete rotation, I will move 360 degrees. If I move one complete rotation, I will move 360 degrees. Right? If I move two rotation, I will move 720. Right? If I move 360 once again, so I will move 720 plus 360 and so on. So every one rotation will give me a multiple of 360. So 360 plus 360 plus 360 and so on. So this will happen for one complete rotation, right? So now what is happening? What I will do for 3908, I will see how much minimum rotation I need. So for 3908, I know 360 into 10. 360 into 10 means 10 rotation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I will get 3600. So I will get 3600. So that means 3600 out of 390. So 3908, 3600. So I will get 308 angle left. So after I made 10 rotation, this angle is left. So I am again at this point. So this angle I have to move again. So 90, 180, 270. 270 means how much I have to move 308 to move 308. So 270. So this will be 8. This will be 3. 38. I have to move 38 more. Right. So from here till here, I have to move 38 more to get 270. Right. So this is 38 degree. Right. So this is 38. So I have to find this angle. So this will be 90 minus 38. So 90 minus 38 is nothing but 90 minus 38 is what value? So we have what? 90 minus 38. So this is 552 degrees. Understood? That is why this is 50. Understood? Fine, bacha. Bache plus, only plus 9, not minus 9. Only plus 9, not minus 9. Okay. So I hope this reference angle you are able to understand. I hope this reference angle you are able to understand. 585. Okay. For 585 also I will find. 585 is 360 plus something. 585 is 360 plus something. So I will 360. So this is 5, this is 2, this is 2. 225. 225. So that means 360 means one complete rotation. Then I have to move 225. 225 is 180 plus 45. 225 is 180 plus 45. So that means here 180 and plus 45. So this angle is 45 degree, right? So what is the shortest angle? Again this angle only. So this will become the reference angle. So this is the reference angle for 40. Reference angle is always positive, bacha, hai na? Reference angle is always positive. See, one more thing I am telling you. Suppose if you have missed today's class, you will never understand what is reference angle and how to find the reference angle. No matter what, how many notes you will check of mine, you will not be able to understand because we have done enough practice. So remember, every class is very important. Please, today I have seen many students are absent because today is Friday. So they must be thinking what sir will do on Friday. Not much, right? But see, I will now explain how you will find using reference angle and the sign of the quadrant, how you will find the actual value of the trigonometric ratio. Okay, how will you find the trigonometric ratio? Okay, so suppose any angle is given to you as theta, and you have to find cos theta, है ना? Okay, Pranav, Pranav, I will explain once we have dealt with this. Now I will explain for boundary angles. Don't worry about boundary angles that much. By boundary angles के लिए अभी do not worry बच्चा, है ना? Okay, fine. Okay. So suppose somebody is asking you for cos theta, and they are asking you what is the exact value of this cos theta, है ना? So this is a theta which we have already found, है ना? So now this you can find the exact value in two ways, means in two different steps. First thing is right now I'm telling you the longer method. I'm telling you the longer method. There is a shorter method also. Don't worry. But first we will deal with the longer method. That means we will deal with the basic explanation, what is happening, and afterwards we will talk about the shortcut also, so that you won't take much time. Once you have become pro in this, it will take lesser time for you to solve the exact value. Okay, so for any exact value, there are two components. First is the magnitude, and second is the sign, right? So first is the magnitude and second is the sign. That means the value and the plus or minus, right? So if you remember this reference angle was giving you acute values from 0 to 90. This reference angle was giving you the values from 0 to 90 only. So when I will convert this angle into its reference angle, suppose for theta the reference angle is 5. Okay, so to find the value, that means the magnitude, instead of reference angle you can simply write the reference angle. Instead of this theta, you can simply write the reference angle. So the magnitude will be cos of 5, so magnitude will become cos of this thing. Okay, this will be the magnitude. And how will you get the sign? Sign you will get when you will find in which quadrant this is lying. Whichever quadrant this is, and the way we found cos theta is positive or negative, this will give you the sign. So this will be given you by quadrant. This will be given you by quadrant. I will explain once again. This is the reference angle. This is x le lo, take it as x, take it as cos of Ashwin. Let's reference angle is equals to Ashwin. Let's this reference angle be equals to Ashwin. Okay, I will explain what are these two steps. This is just I'm writing theory. I will explain once again. So suppose if somebody asks you to find the because he asked too many doubts. He is the person who spams in chat, so that is why I get irritated and write his name. Okay, Ashwin, I hope you do not mind. And Ashwin has given me full permission that I can use his name whenever I want. Okay, okay. So let's see. So suppose somebody is asking you what is the actual value of cos of 120 degree. A cos of 120 degree. Somebody is asking you to find the value of cos of 120 degree. Okay. So first thing, Tell me which quadrant this is lying. Which quadrant? Which quadrant 20 degree, 120 degrees lying? Second quadrant. Second quadrant, right? What is the sign of cos in second quadrant? What is the sign of cos in second quadrant? Positive or negative? Negative. So we have got the negative sign, है ना? So negative sign. Okay. So what, and tell me now what is the reference angle for 120? What is the reference angle for 120? What is the reference angle for 120? 60, right? So reference angle for 120 is 60 degree. So you will simply convert into cos of 60. So this will give you the magnitude. What is the cos of 60? What is cos of 60 in magnitude? If you remember what is cos of 60, try to find, remember 1 by 2. So what is this? This is the value. And what is this? This is the sign. So combining this, what will be the total value? Minus of 1 by 2. So we can write cos of 120 degree is minus 1 by 2, as simple as that. Now understood everyone? Ashwin, did you get your answer? How, why we were finding reference angle and why we have found the, है ना? So this is understood, है ना? Just copy this. I will give you an example of minus 120 also. Minus 120 also. हाँ, है ना? That is why reference angle was always giving you positive values. Reference angle was always giving you positive values, and quadrant was giving you negative or positive. Okay, fine, fine. This one is okay. Let's take for cos of minus 120 also. Cos of minus 120 degree also, right? So two steps. What is the reference angle for minus 120? What is the reference angle for minus 120? Tell me fast. What is the reference angle for minus 120? What is the reference angle for minus 120? 60. So we simply write cos of 60. So what is the value? What is the value? Cos 60. So what is the value? Cos 60. So cos 60 is 1 by 2. So this will be the value. This will be the magnitude. Minus 120, which quadrant? Bacha, minus 120, which quadrant? Minus 120, which quadrant? Third quadrant. Cos is negative or positive in third quadrant. What is the sign of cos? Cos is negative, negative. So what will be the value? Minus of 1 by 2 is equals to cos of minus 120. Simple, solved, easy. Was there any difficulty in this? Was there any difficulty in this? No. Very good, excellent. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Cos of minus 45 degree. Cos of minus 45 degree. Reference angle for minus 45. What is the reference angle for minus 45? Cos of 45 degree. What is this? Which quadrant? Minus 45 is in which quadrant? Minus 45 is in which quadrant? Minus 45 is in fourth quadrant. Sine of cos in fourth quadrant. Sine of cos in fourth quadrant. Sine of cos in fourth quadrant positive. So what is the value? Plus cos of 45 means 1 by root 2. Done. Solved. Are everybody understood the method? Understood the method? Okay, I will explain once again. Don't worry, I will explain once again. Okay, I will take different examples. I will take different examples. Let's take 180 plus 30. Let's say sine of 180 plus 30 degrees. So this will become 210. 210. Sine of 210 degrees. Sine of 210 degrees. Right? Two steps. First is reference angle. What is the reference angle of 210 degrees? What is the reference angle for 210 degrees? What is the reference angle for 210, bacha? Tell me fast. Calculate and tell me fast. 30 degree. Very good. So 30 degree. So we will simply write sine of 30 degree. Right? Sine of 30. So what is the value? What is the sine of 30 degree? What is the value of sine of 30? 1 by 2. What is the value of sine of 30? 1 by 2. Right? So this is 1 by 2. 210 degrees, which quadrant? Which quadrant? 210 degrees, which quadrant? Third quadrant. Third quadrant. Sine of sine in third quadrant. What is the sign? Positive or negative? Negative. So what is the value? Minus 1 by 2. Simple. Finished. That is it. Should I give one more example? For tan, should I give an example for tan theta? Should I give for example for tan theta? Okay, let's see. So tan of 225. Tan of 225. Find the value of tan of 225. Now I want you to find that value of tan of 225 directly, without even thinking, okay, just write these two steps. It is okay. Write these two steps. very carefully think about it. tan of 225. हाँ बच्चा, साइन चेंज, इट विल चेंज कार्तिक, इट विल चेंज, है ना, डिपेंडिंग ऑन, वेरी गुड वेरी गुड वेरी गुड. So reference angle for 225, reference angle is 45 degree. Reference angle is 45 degree. Tan of 45 is 1. What is the quadrant? This is in third quadrant. Tan is positive in third quadrant. That means positive. So what is the value? +1. Simple as that. Everybody understood? Okay. So now write your homework. Write your homework for tomorrow and day after tomorrow. For 3 days, write your homework. Okay. Exercise 3.2. Exercise 3.2. Exercise 3.2 and example 7, 8 and 9. Okay. हाँ बच्चा, you have a class tomorrow. Just wait, let me see the timings. बच्चा है ना, they will tell you the time. I think coordinators will tell you the time. They will mention you, है ना, if there is a class. Okay, very good, very good. Okay, so I am showing you the slide from first page once again. You just copy. बच्चा, I will give you, tell him I will give you more examples. Don't worry बच्चा, I will give you more examples, है ना. Now see, this is a little lengthy method. This is a little lengthy method. We will solve these questions within seconds. Don't worry. This is a little lengthy method. We will solve these questions in much shorter time, है ना. But this is the first method. This is the first method which you should remember always, है ना. बच्चा, it is a doubt class. It is a doubt class, है ना. It is a doubt class. So if you guys have any doubt from NCERT chapter 1, 2 and 3, हाँ बच्चा, only doubt. I will not teach anything, है ना, but only doubt, है ना. So if you have doubt in first, second and third chapter, you can just ask me. Third chapter means the part where we have taught. Okay, any chapter, first, second and third, any doubt, any question you have not got, you just ask from me. Okay. Kanish Pecha, sine of 339, basically what we are doing, we are reference angle we can find only for those values, for us angles which we have already find the value. So suppose we have got reference angle sine of 21. Sine of 21 is not that easy to find. So we have to use calculator for that. 35, 55, we do not know. For those kind of value, we cannot find the values. So nobody will ask you also. Nobody will ask you what is the value of sine of 35 or sine of 15 degree. 15 they can ask, but sine of 35, sine of 20, sine of 25. They will not ask you like that. For those values, we have calculator. We will use special values 30, 45, 0, 60 and so on. Like that. है ना? Okay. हाँ बच्चा, if you have doubt from first, second and third chapter, you can come. Otherwise, it is not compulsory. But I will request you to solve questions and please, it will be 1 hour बच्चा. Class will be for 1 hour, है ना? Okay. Sir, I joined the school for fortnight. बच्चे, first 2 chapters are functions and sets and function and relation. Sets and function and relation. हाँ, it is full exercise बच्चा, 3.1 full exercise. Will you teach this? नहीं बच्चा, this is what I'm saying. Don't miss any class, please. If you'll miss any class, in this basic, nobody will teach again because I have already taught you. And if I have taught you, they will know that I have taught you from basic. So they will not teach you this thing again. Remember, no one in your school will teach you again this thing which I have taught now. Okay, so bacha, only for maths. I think it is only for maths, but timetable will be given to you by your coordinators, है ना, today or in tomorrow morning. Okay, so don't worry about that. Okay, chalo bacha, I'll take your leave. Thank you very much. It was a nice class. Okay. Thanks.